The El Nino development we're seeing right now in the Pacific, if it does turn into the sort of monster or Godzilla El Niño that the forecasters are saying, means most likely we're going to have a winter that's a lot like our last winter. It's going to be mild and it's going to be dry, right? And that's what typically happens during very strong El Nino events. And so it's going to mean most likely not much snow in the mountains, and again, that rain precipitation we do get is going to more likely be rain. You know, it might be nice weather for people here in Vancouver. It might be nice to have a mild day, mild sunny day in February, but it, you know, really causes problems, obviously, for tourism and ski industries, but sets up problems for agriculture, sets up problems for forestry, and also sets up problems for the fisheries industry. So El Nino events actually occur, you know, in the distant equatorial Pacific. So it's a change in currents and winds shifting where the warm water is in the equatorial Pacific. But the result of that happening is it basically moves this energy around in the Pacific Ocean, changes how the ocean talks to the atmosphere, and it's kind of like dropping you know, a pebble in a stream. You divert all the flow around it. And so what happens during an El Nino event, because the warm water's moved, it alters the flow of air in the atmosphere. It really alters weather around the planet. And so during a typical strong El Nino event, we tend to see really mild and dry weather, whereas California can get hammered with really heavy rains. So for California, it's actually some good news because it might help alleviate the drought, although rains can be so heavy that it can lead to mudslides and whatnot. And El Nino is generally not good news because it really changes the sort of weather you typically experience, you know, in different parts of the world, and places aren't always ready for it.